Side of the city today. I've got a new house to show you, what I built yesterday, and I think it's about 100% done. Obviously no interior and garden yet, but as in like no grass in the garden type thing. I think there might just be a few bits to do at the front here, like a garage way, but this is the house anyway. Looks very nice. 2 bay windows, which I really like about this house. Makes it stand out. It's got a pretty decent size inside, in my opinion. It's not the world's biggest house, but it has got a nice size, and there is space to have a little loft as well, like a little attic or something like that, which I do actually really like. And Remix just posted on Facebook again, so I will be checking that out. That's what the little buzzing noise was. Yeah, so it's a new house, and then my friend Camo, he's done another house. He's done another house just over here. It's not completely done, but I do like the look of this one, and the reason why I like it is I really like the windows. I don't know why. They just look so cool the way they stick out. It adds so much more detail to the house. And then there's obviously a double garage here, but I don't know what this thing of TNT is doing here. What? There we go, just get rid of that. Just at the side of the road. So I'm in a very amazingly hyper happy mood today, which I'm happy most days anyway. There's never a day where I'm like really down in the dumps. There's days where I'm sometimes peed off about things, or things haven't gone my way and I've been a little bit miserable about it, but usually I'm in a very good happy mood. And I went shopping today, and there's an unboxing video coming up on the channel either tomorrow or later on. It's recorded, so it's ready to upload. I just got to find out when I want to upload it. And basically I bought myself a DJ controller. So if you guys know, if you know me well enough, you'll know that about prior to 2 years ago, I basically had everything I wanted, and I basically had like huge massive speakers, a 1000-watt amplifier, disco lights, a smoke machine, a pair of Tractor Control S2 DJ controllers, a laptop, a mini fridge, all in this shed, done out like a studio. And I basically turned it all down because I thought I was going to need the space for college, and then I turned out to not stay on at college, and I basically regretted it ever since. So I kind of was trying to find my DJ controller, my Tractor Control S2, which is a bit bigger, a bit more complicated, which if I can still find it, very good. But I bought myself another DJ controller today, one to go with a program which a lot of DJs are very familiar with, especially if you're a DJ what's just starting out, and that is called Virtual DJ. Now I think the program itself just cost about 20 quid, but I watched a video and got it for free. And you can also you can do loads to it. You can install like free skins and install your own effects, but I bought the PMID i100 controller to go with it today, and I tell you what, I am absolutely amazed by it. You don't understand how amazed I am by this controller, like literally, because Virtual DJ is good in itself, but for what I paid for the controller, I didn't think it would be as good as it was. I kind of pictured it being, good, but I didn't picture you being able to do as much as you can with the controller, as I thought. It literally does about as much as this Tractor Control S2 does, and we paid like prior to 400 quid for that. Obviously it's bigger and it has some more effects, but I really like this little miniature one. It's good for virtual DJ, it's good for just mixing a few tracks together and doing some beat drops. And I used to do a lot of mixing back in the day, but I wasn't very good at it, and I'm still not very good at it now. I mean, I can sometimes get the odd bass drop to go in time, and I can also like make a cool few things if I'm like on a good roll. But I'm not the best DJ, but at the same time I'm like really keen on it, really like it. And basically yeah, that is what goes down. So I decided to get it today. I was looking for them, like, because I thought maybe a cache generator or a cache converters would have, like, because they have a lot of DJ controllers in, and they had the most beautiful DJ controller in ever, but I couldn't afford it. It was a Pioneer, which was kind of joined with Traktor, so you use the same software what a Traktor controller would use, which I'm very well familiar with the Traktor software. I've used it loads of times, and I know sort of roughly how it all works. But it was around about 200 and something quid, which isn't bad. Like, I would consider that cheap for what Pioneer is, because Pioneer's like one of the best DJ makes you can actually ever buy, and you've got to be hooked on your music and DJing to know this stuff. Obviously, like I'm not necessarily the best at DJing itself, but I know a fair bit about the controllers and the equipment you need, and I sort of know the general basic of how to DJ, but I still need to practice a bit yet and get things in time and a bit more. And I always like try different variations of mashups where I put like the words with one song to the background of another song, and I try to get it all in time, and I try to get it to sound right. And I'm that type of DJ, and I like also like beat drops and getting the crowd moving. But it's a really cool controller.
I'm gonna watch your stream.
I will link it in the description when it comes on the channel, if you do want to go to the website and buy it. So we basically unbox it, and it's a pretty cool unboxing video. It's got some cool features, which I show you in it. I don't show you it working because I recorded it on my Windows 10 with the webcam, and I can't like close that down to go on to the virtual DJ to set the thing up. But I thought I was going to have a bit of problems with it, because in the booklet it came with a program for virtual DJ, like an installation disk, but virtual DJ isn't really supposed to be on Windows 10. They didn't make a version for it. However, there was a cracked way to get it for free. So I kind of thought if it didn't work like the controller, if the controller was for an older version of virtual DJ, I kind of thought I'd have to remote to the installation disk. And then I thought, well, if it doesn't work with Windows 10, then the disk might not install. So I had to like really think about things and kind of decide like hopefully this should work. And anyway, it worked straight away. I just connected the controller, it come up on virtual DJ saying the name of the controller. Oh sweet. Yeah, it come up saying the name of the controller had connected. I got loads of lights, and then obviously the first thing I did was turn the turntable, which you'll hear now. That, and then I knew it was working, and I also gave the crossfader a try, switching from deck to deck, and it all works. I was like really happy. And then the other day I found some like DJ like disco-y styled lights in my shed, so I thought I'd bring them in. Like I put them handy because I thought I'll try them one day, and then when I got this it reminded me of them, so I ran out to the shed, got these lights, and one of them works, but the other one needs some more batteries. One of them's just a little thing, like a little disco thing, like really cheap. You can get them about £1, and they stand on your mantelpiece or something like that, or they stand on like a shelf or something, and they just basically flash different colours. It's nothing too big. And then I've got this other one which is kind of like a really high powered flashing light, and when I mean high powered, this thing could literally blind your eyes if you just look directly at it. It's like a white light what flashes really fast, and you can change the speed on it. But if you get it to be like, you know, like a really dark room, it gives a really cool effect, especially when a beat drops and then you've got the flashing light. All you need now is some different coloured lights and a smoke machine, and you're like literally really, really amazingly there, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was a really cool piece of equipment to buy. It'll definitely, I want a bigger one in the future. Next year sometime I want to save up and get an even bigger one, an even better one, and I want to kit out my shed to have like all music stuff in there for my MCing as well and my DJing at the same time, so I can kind of do both in there. But I definitely like, you know, want to get back into music and do it as try and make it like a career thing. It might be hard, like, because obviously like people's got to enjoy and like what you do, whereas like, say for example, if you're a builder, as long as you build a house right and you've got the qualifications, you know, they're going to allow you to build a house, aren't they? And they'll say, oh yeah, you can build a house, you can get the job done. Whereas like in music, people are a lot more particular. If it doesn't sound good, then they aren't gonna like you, if you know what I mean. And a good thing about DJing is you've got to interact with the fans as well. You can't just sort of like be all silent for the night. You've got to kind of like build them up to the bass drops, like, I want to see you moving, get ready for this one, this is so and so wherever you are, 2016. And then you've got to like spray all the effects, like the snow cannons and the, you know, the smoke machines and that type of thing. And you've got to like really make sure that you make it, you know, enjoyable for them. So obviously, like, because it's not just about going and listening to the music in DJing, like at a club. There's a lot more to it, like the effects and the lights and the dancing, and, you know, like, obviously everybody could just go and sit down with a drink and listen to the music, but it's not really going to be that interesting. Where if you get people moving on the dance floor and you're spraying all the effects and, you know, you're telling them all to keep moving down the mic and stuff like that, it makes the events so much more enjoyable. Which is pretty sick. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to extend this backyard just so it goes behind the garage as well. So we take that extra space to have a bit of a longer backyard, because that's what we're going to need, guys, a longer backyard. So yeah, there we go. So we're getting closer into the week again. Obviously my birthday's this week coming. It seems to come round so quick. Like there's something I want to touch up and ask you guys about. I want to ask you this seriously, because I'm going to admit here, a lot of nights I actually worry about this. But are any of you guys scared of death? Like, because I literally think I'm terrified of death, because I keep, like, when I lay in bed on a night, like this is true, I keep thinking to myself, like, God, I'm 19 this week, another year and then I'm 20, and then I think, like, God, only 10 years and I'm 30, and I keep thinking, like, I just keep thinking, like it's not going to be long until I'm old for some reason. And then I get scared about death, like, oh God, you know, it'll soon go and then I'll be 6 feet under. And for some reason I seem to worry about it. But I asked a family member today and she said, you know, it happens to everybody, I'm not worried about it. But I don't know why, I just, for some reason, I'm worried about it. Because, like, I can't believe, like, I'm already, like, not really a kid anymore. And I can't believe, like, how quick it's gone. Like, how the years have flown by. For some reason, from being, like, a little kid sucking his thumb and playing with his toy cars, to sat here using high-powered DJ mixers and streaming on the internet. And going out to raving events. Like, I don't know where the time goes, seriously. And it's just something what worries me. I don't have a clue why. So there we go. Shall we do a little door into the back? Is that going to be the ideal thing? I think so. And then we can go ahead and make a little window. There we go. Oh. Ah. Silly me. So guys, there is a talk of a new GTA series coming onto the channel. Now, I've got a really cool plan for it, but I kind of like not too sure at the same time. Like how I'm going to do it, because the thing is when we make a new series on the channel, I like to do a trailer. So it kind of like, in a way, like if we're not going to start the series for a few days, or we're going to wait for somebody to come on, we make like a trailer if we know it's definitely coming, kind of like we've done with Survivalist, which that'll still be coming, by the way. And I'm like looking forward to that. I'm just waiting for Jabbo to get himself on, so I can hand him over my account details, and then he can do the editing and stuff. But yeah, my point is that I kind of want to, I kind of like thinking about this GTA series, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do the trailer. Now, the way I kind of thought of doing the trailer is, you kind of know like the GTA trailer where it says like, why did I move here? I guess it was the weather, and then like the music starts and it starts like filming around the city. Well, you see, the thing is that the series is supposed to be based on me working in this dodgy hot dog company, where they sell hot dogs, but at the same time they secretly sell drugs. And basically, like, we're supposed to get into bother and get people on our backs, and you know, we're supposed to like basically rip people off at this hot dog van, and do like really bad stuff and that type of thing. And like, I'm supposed to get roped into this job without knowing that it's dodgy, and then finding out that it's like dodgy later along the line, and then I have to do jobs for this hot dog man. And then I kind of get taken into this like bad crew type of thing. But I want to kind of do the trailer based where the owner of the hot dog business says, and this is the new hot dog business, where I'll be working. And then I kind of want the music to start, and then I want to kind of like film like loads of cars going around the city, and I kind of want to like transition them out of one car to like in another car, and then I kind of want to have more talking in it, like, you've got to do this for me. And then I kind of want to like, right at the end, I want to film the Vinewood sign, and then above it I want to put life in, and then like the music, and then the music will fade out. But there were some other ideas where like everyone was going for a job interview, and it was like, hi, my name's. But in a way, I like both of them, like, but I kind of like my idea.
The thing is, if we do the job interview, yeah, you've got to get like some music that starts off slow and like speeds up, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then just black screen for like 5 seconds, and then some writing like life in GTA or something, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it Life in Vinewood, but.
Yeah, and then like just some action scenes and stuff.
But you see, the thing what I was thinking of is, because I'm gonna get roped into working at this dodgy hot dog company. I was kind of thinking like, at the beginning, like Steve could say like, you know, welcome, this is the new hot dog business. And then I was thinking like, then the music could start, and then all the action could come in, kind of like the GTA trailer itself, where it says, why did I move here? I guess it was the weather, and then all the music starts playing, and then you have like some action scenes, kind of like prior to, you know, sort of like what would go down. Like, for example, like, you know, I need you to do this for me, and then, you know, you can kind of have like speeding cars and an explosion, and then we can kind of have, and then at the end we can kind of film like the Vinewood sign from GTA, as kind of like, you know, like I was thinking like maybe everybody but me could parachute in front of the Vinewood sign, and then above it I can write life in, or something like that. But well, I'll use the Rockstar editor, you see, for that bit, and then I'll go into like a free. I'll go into a
You can only
free.
use that for thingy though, can't you?
Yeah, but you see, if I go to Rockstar Editor, edit the movie on Rockstar, then I can then put the movie into Share Factory. Like just at the end.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, it's a thought. We're gonna have to, because I don't just want to rush it and start it. You see, I want to think it through, make sure we do it good.
And if we get today,
and if we get clips wrong, then we redo the clips rather than saying like, oh, it's all right. You know, we'll just make do. Like for example, sometimes in like in a Park Drive, which don't get me wrong, Park Drive's still coming out as well. That series hasn't stopped, but sometimes like somebody will get a word mixed up, and then I'll kind of say, oh well, it was just one word. We'll just, you know, you probably won't even hear it anyway. But I want to get things more right in the recordings, like as Park Drive as well. Because sometimes things do go wrong, and we kind of just say like, oh well, you won't really be able to notice it, but it's surprising like how you can notice it. And to be honest with you, I'd rather get it right than get it wrong, and then we can have it like looking sick and looking good. And there's so much we can do in GTA though, which you guys don't understand. We can do like kidnapping, and we can kind of, there's all sort, we can do like
it's just more, it's more realistic as well.
We can do fist fights as well. I mean, Minecraft's good because it's like we've done the fire really well, and you know, Park Drive, like I thought that was realistic. We done some like cool features to be able to lay down and stuff like that. But
I just don't think there's enough to do in Minecraft.
Kind of like you can't really drive, but I mean personally, I still really like Park Drive, and it's still going to carry on. You know, but
I've never really been in it ever.
No, but I think GTA definitely will be good. Definitely, and I have role played on GTA in the past, guys, about 3 times. Maybe no, 4 times even actually. We've done a life in Los Santos. Actually, I don't know how many times, but we've done a life in Los Santos. Then we've done a life in Los Santos season 2. Then we've done a life in Los Santos season 3. Then we done a life in Vinewood. Then we done a life in GTA, and then we done, I think it was a life in San Andreas. I think we did 2 life in GTAs.
You know what? I'm gonna go back like now and watch all of your life in GTAs because I've never watched myself.
But I think they're all on my old channel. You know, I think there's like one life in GTA on this channel, which me and Ginger was gonna start on this channel.
Far down, isn't it?
It was like the first ever thing I'd done on the channel. I think it could have been the first video, literally.
I know that Steve's got a load of on his.
Yeah, Steve does,
channel.
and I'm in them. I don't know if you've ever watched them.
I've watched like a few of them. I watched the first one, I think, where Tom picks up Steve from the airport.
Oh yeah. And then I'm like, alright mate, you here to work today, mate? And then that Noreen rings. No, I swear Noreen's been in everything. So Noreen's been in Noreen's been in a GTA. She's been in a gym advert, and now she's in Park Drive.
Life in the City. Wait, is it Life in the City?
It
The
could
bank
be.
heist.
That'll be
Life in the
it.
City episode 2. And I don't think there's any more after that.
No, we only did like 2 episodes because my GTA broke and.
Alright, Ash, I'll join the party back in a minute.
Oh, where you going?
This person invited me to a party. I'll join back in like 2 minutes.
Who is it like? Do I know him?
Probably not. I don't even know him. but he just keeps inviting me, so
Oh, okay.
back in a minute.
So yeah, guys, I'm cutting the stream anyway. No happening.